then you put your thought on the table.
Okay.
And you observe it, you think about it, you look at it, you let it unfold. Because you're not sure. Thoughts can be from different parts. It can be from shaitan, right? Which we always blame shaitan, right? But we know during Ramadan, shaitan's locked up, but the thoughts are still there.
Okay.
Why are the thoughts still there? Because of our nafs, right? Our ego.
Okay.
Right? The one thing that Allah created that can oppose Allah Ta'ala is our nafs.
Okay.
So that is something you
That's
have
a
to
very
make sure.
strong statement that you just gave. That your nafs opposes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Yeah.
So
scary, right?
it is very, very, and it is a very powerful statement.
Yeah, it's frightening.
That means ego
Yeah.
is opposing your ego,
Yeah.
is opposing Allah.
Yeah.
Allah subhanahu wa
And
ta'ala.
that's why we're the only thing Allah created besides jinn who will at Judgment Day have to answer to our actions.
Okay.
Right? All the animals, right? The trees, the rocks, you name it, all going up, right? We'll be left. Why is that? Because of our nafs. Because there's things within us that oppose Allah. We're constantly opposing Him, right?
Okay.
We are, because we are battling, right? The ultimate jihad, battling your nafs, right?
So you consider that as the ultimate jihad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's
because if you can conquer it, then
okay.
imagine what kind of servant you can be to Allah, right? You're at His will.
What a statement.
It's not my statement.
No, but what a thought.
I didn't create it.
No, what a thought. Okay,
Lessons, no? You learn and listen.
One thing, Ahmed.part.
Yes.
Okay.
Ji.
Read him.
Inshallah.
Or listen to him.
Inshallah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
So the second box, right? So let's just finish up the Hakim recommendation, which is the thought comes in your mind, you settle with it, you don't act to judge upon it, you don't like dismiss it right away, say, oh, shaitan. Unless it's something crazy, like go kill your mother, or something really, it's just not right. Yeah? Dismiss that right away. But if it's something like, oh, I want to open a blah, blah, blah shop, right? Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe it's good for me, maybe it's not, but I don't know this, right?
Okay.
So put it on the table. If something comes from your heart,
what does the shop have to go?
I mean, it's a thought. Matlab, I'm just saying, like, if a thought comes in your head, you don't know where that thought's coming from, right?
Okay.
You really don't. There's how many different thoughts we can discuss, right? But we'll talk, and it's kind of micro talking about a subject. So the thought comes, if you know it's coming from your mind, you set it down, you live with it for a bit before you make a decision to discard it or see if it unfolds, right? Act upon it.
Okay.
The second thing is if it comes from your heart. And we all know what that feels like, right? I don't have to explain it. When you feel a thought come from your heart, right? Act upon it, period.
If a thought comes from your heart.
Not desire.
No, thought.
Right? A thought like, I want to, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to, it really shouldn't classify what comes from the heart because everybody has their own things.
Okay.
But when it's like straight in your heart and it's not a desire that's linked to your brain,
okay,
that's from Allah.
Okay.
There's only good things can come in that.
Okay.
Right?
So you think the thought that comes from the heart is pure?
Yes.
Your mind is analytical.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, how we got on this tangent, I can't remember. But basically, the second box is how you care for your family, your friends, you name it. You're a good wife, you're a good mother, you're a good daughter, you're a good sister, you're a good girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever you want to call it, all these things. When I say girlfriend, boyfriend, I mean friends of boys and girls. So, that itself can only result if your iman is in check. For real. Like if you really stop and if you're not getting yourself mixed up in, like, if I want to be a good daughter, right? I mean, just think of what it means to be a good daughter. It's something I'm learning on a daily basis.
Okay.
I really can't get in the way of that, or it's dangerous for me, right? There's an unforgivable, most of the unforgivable sins have to do with your parents, right?
Okay.
Like you disrespect your mother, right?
Okay.
Like Allah Ta'ala really doesn't like that, right?
Okay.
He doesn't like it, He hates it. Certain things we all hate. We hate disrespect to the parents.
Okay.
So in order for me to truly be an observant daughter to my family, my mother and my father, I really have to take myself out of the picture.
Okay.
And only way I can do that is with understanding my religion.
Okay.
My religion's teaching me that. Because I
Okay.
couldn't figure it out without my religion. I tried. I did
Okay.
everything under the sun. I wasn't working. It
Okay.
wasn't really, it was okay,
Okay.
alhamdulillah, but I'm seeing fruit of my labor of trying really hard to do it through my iman.
Okay. So what you are saying is that it is you as an individual who has to manage all the relationships with all the people, and it is not the other people's relation to you, but your relation to them and how you manage it. And your strength is coming from your iman.
Yes, exactly. And I know it seems like, oh, well, that's not fair. What if somebody does X, Y, Z to you? It's a lesson that Allah has given you.
Okay.
I used to cry and moan and, oh, my kids are driving me crazy. This person is, we all, right, play that tune throughout the day. And I've been told that these are from Allah. These tribulations can only be good for you.
Okay.
No matter how painful they feel right now.
Okay.
Because you may not know why. You may not ever know the reason why you had to go through that here.
Okay.
But Allah Ta'ala will make it apparent to you, right?
Okay.
Why you had to go through that. You'll have your time with Allah, right? You'll have that conversation in that time. You'll understand everything. The worst things will make sense, right? Protection. Allah Ta'ala is always protecting us from ourselves. And there's unseen things, right? That we can't see. He's protecting us from those things as well. But
again, you come back to yourself. That
right. I believe that, yeah. Because you can only control yourself. You know, I have enough people in my life now, mashallah. I'm not controlling one of them.
okay.
My children, my husband, my parents, my brother, my sister, just the closest relations. Forget everybody else, right?
Right.
People from your blood, your husband's your partner in life.
Yeah.
You cannot control any human being.
Yeah. So
You can help
I'm
guide
going to
them.
take a small tangent.
Okay.
Right here. Okay.
Please.
For one short. So when you tell him to do something,
Tell anyone, yeah.
your husband, okay,
Yeah.
and he listens from one ear and out of the other ear, and he doesn't listen to you,
Right.
and it affects you,
Yes.
and it affects your kids,
Yes.
and if it affects this dunya that you are
Right.
in, but he's stubborn, and
it
he
will-
doesn't listen.